Welcome to the vlog. Alec Monopoly here. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for subscribing and liking all my videos. We haven't been that consistent, but we still love you, YouTube. You know, I'm not here to be more of a YouTuber. This is more of documenting history. For all of my collectors out there that buy my work, I want you to see the process, see the inside workings of my studio, see who I am. So I just love all you guys. I love all my fans. And we're here preparing for Art Basel Miami. This is, you know, our biggest show of the year. You know, Art Basel is our home. We've been there from the start. Every year we do something huge. This year, we're really focusing more on the artwork. We're creating some amazing pieces that take a long time, a lot of detail, some of my best works yet. So we're focusing more on the gallery aspect and the art aspect more than the big parties and stuff like that, because I feel like Art Basel Miami has lost touch with the artwork and appreciating the art. And so we're thinking outside the box. We're doing a lot of different themes. We're doing the Adam and Eve theme, where we're doing these very complex pieces where I'm having so much fun because I'm throwing in some of my favorite characters that you can kind of resemble from Disney, cartoons you've seen. So, I mean, you could just see how complex this piece is. You know, this piece took a long time. It's a lot of line work. So I'm finishing up the Art Basel pieces now, and they're some of my best works yet. So I'm really proud of these works. I'm working on a piece over here as well. I'm gonna show you in 1 second. So Adam and Eve, Monopoly, we got everything going on. So I'm really excited for this. Here's what I'm working on right now. It's kind of like this mystical theme of the Garden of Eden, and they're going down this mystical river with all the animals and fun creatures and stuff like that. So I'm really enjoying painting these pieces just because it's something so different. Where I had some really super detailed pieces, it was more of an ancient masters theme, and I'm kind of going with that ancient theme that gives it that old style, but it's fun, it's happy. You know, I always like to bring happiness and good vibes into my art. So these are some of the pieces we're working on. We're gonna head over to my bigger studio where I'm working on some really large size pieces. So we have 2 studios now. This is kind of where we're working on the smaller pieces, and then the other studios where we're working on the big pieces. So this one's kind of a work in progress. So we're just banging through these. You know, it's just so much line work, but we're cutting through it. So
the next day.
Yeah, we've been working through the night. The jet lag is crazy. I've been getting up at like 4 a.m. wide awake. I come to the studio, I work for like 2-3 hours, middle of the morning, night, whatever you call it. Then I go back to sleep, and now it's around noon, and I just woke up and I'm back at it in the studio. This one's fun. It's been a journey doing these. It's like a puzzle putting it together because there's so many little elements to it. Finishing the last little peacock right here, but we're gonna go over to the other studio and work on some of the larger pieces. It's a real push for Basel. Doing some of these trunks. Check out these trunks we got. This is before. I mean, look how beautiful these Louis Vuitton trunks are. These range from around $5,000 to $6,000 just for the trunk. These are the smaller trunks. And then we cut them in half. They look a little something like this. It's pretty cool how they're done. And then we throw them in a frame. So I like to paint these trunks similar to how they do it on the monograms. When you monogram them from Louis Vuitton, they always have a drop shadow. So I like doing the drop shadow on these. This is a classic Porsche, iconic 911. One of my favorite cars. I've had 2 of these. I had a 1979 once. I had a 98. I've had a lot of Porsches.
A few moments later.
See, look at that. That little black in there goes a long way. Really gives it that Louis Vuitton clean feel. These are my favorites. And then when we put them in a black frame and resin, it looks amazing because it's got this vintage feel, but once it's got that clean glass resin over it, this one's done. Okay, so we're gonna head to the bank and then we're gonna head to the other studio. Let's go. I think I'm one of the only people in the world with keeping their Revuelto outdoors. I just ordered one of those covers that looks like the car, so I'm pretty excited for that. That'll look cool, but yeah, this isn't the best place to store your car, but whatever. $121 miles.
Brand new.
Brand new. We'll get some gas before we go to the studio. This thing burns up gas just because the gas tank is so small. Keep it light. Yeah, we gotta get that watch. Gold watch. Gold car pick. Man, we spilled gas in the brand new car. Way to ruin the new car smell. Mother. I mean, I love the gas smell, but damn. Going to Vegas this weekend. You know we need a little cash, little spending money. Vegas. Fuck that traffic. We going off-roading in a Lambo. I don't know where we're going, but these potholes do not look healthy for my car. Fuck this. Turn it around. Yo, this guy right here, this construction guy, is probably looking at us like we're crazy. Yo, he doesn't know what to think. He's like, what car is this even? So now we're entering the bubble. Back in the bubble. Hi. Okay, we tried to go to the other studio, but the traffic was crazy. So we might take the Polaris and drive on the side. Let's see. I mean, let's wait a little bit. I'm gonna go to the gym and work here a little bit, and then we'll go to the other studio.
A few moments later.
Alright, we go into the studio, but we're taking the Pilates this time because if there's traffic, we can go off road in a little.
Of course, and I was against it.
Hop in, let's go for a ride, baby. Finishing this one up, the last one. More Basil. Look at all these pieces going to Miami. Just got back from Dallas. It was my first time in Dallas, Texas. It was a really crazy trip. My good friend Jake Paul was fighting Mike Tyson, which was one of the biggest fights ever in history. And he allowed me to paint on his shorts. It was pretty last minute. I was in Tokyo, he hit me up, and I was like, I'm there, brother. I was on the next flight. We started painting them because the shorts weren't finished till midnight, the night of the fight. And you know, we had to use special paint because I wanted the shorts to be flexible. So I was using like leather, liquid leather paint. Had to do mad layers. It was pretty funny. I was painting right in the room next to Jake. It was a good vibe. Everyone saw the shorts. It was on Netflix. I was getting text calls. It was probably one of the bigger things I've done in my art career. Shout out to Jake, thanks for the opportunity, my brother. We did it, he won, on to the next. But I think they were some of the coolest shorts I've seen because they had real diamonds all over them, and they were like a silver metallic like fabric, silk, and they were all gray. Everything was gray except my Monopoly, and I made it perfect. It was like a mini Alec Monopoly canvas was on the shorts. It couldn't have come out better. Really happy with that. So leading up into Basel, we got some good stuff going on. It's crazy, of all the spots on the pieces, I don't know, somehow the Monopoly's face always gets like some kind of drip or spray, or like it's like it could. I don't mind the overspray and the drips and the stuff like that anywhere else other than the face. I like his face to be perfect because, I mean, his face is what everyone looks at. It's what my eyes drawn to when I look at a painting. I look right at the face. So I just came up with these. They're like little money flowers. I'm gonna start using them in a lot more pieces because they give color and money. All right, that's it. We wrapped it up. That's the last one. We're headed to Vegas for Formula One, and then we'll be back next week, finish up a couple more pieces for Basel, but these are the last monumental pieces. So thank you for tuning into the vlog. Click subscribe and like this video, and I'll see you soon.